First off, let's start with our Superman, our Kal-El, our PhD in Moorish history scholar, Dr. Ben, and hear what he says.
There came a time in 1506, after we lost power in Spain. The Africans ruled Spain from 711. We were calling ourselves MAURS, M-A-U-E-R-S, then M-O-O-R-S.
Dr. Ben said we were calling ourselves MAURS, M-A-U-E-R-S, then M-O-O-R-S. Many people are familiar with M-O-O-R, but not M-A-U-R. If we go to the Hieroglyphics Dictionary by E.A. Wallace Budge, we find that the word Maur, M-A-U-R, is in the book. The meaning is stated as Palermo Stele, the title of the High Priest of Anu. So first off, Maur, M-A-U-R, was on the walls of ancient Hicupta, aka ancient Kemet / ancient Egypt. Second, if we do some research, we find out that Palermo Stele actually means Palermo stone, and this stone was given this name because it was removed from Egypt and brought to a museum at Palermo, Italy. It is also known as Royal Annals of the Old Kingdom in ancient Egypt.
It's a fountain with what looks like a thunderbolt on the right side. Okay. And the Moors, according to the ancient hieroglyphs, were and are the highest priests of Anu, according to the Palermo, right? Palermo stele that this was taken from, which is one of the oldest steles from the original Old Kingdom. So again, that then means that the Moors, at least as they were written in Egyptian, were basically a race of high priests of Anu. Anu is Ainu or Ainubus or Anpu, who is the symbol of the great black dog that represents, on the metaphysical side, melanin itself.
So there are many suns and there are many planets. The body is totally a temple. It's the Temple of Solomon, and it is the measure of the universe. How man is how the universe is. As above, so below. There is no difference. Once you depart from this basic truth, you are lost in the world of delusions.
When it says, let there be lights in the firmament, talking about the sun and the moon, that word lights is more, nigga. Well, y'all don't get it. Look, if you're not gonna get into the metaphysics of it, you're not gonna understand it. You're not gonna understand it. What are we? What are we? What is your dark skin? What is that? Children of the sun, right? Huh? Don't you know? The sun and the moon. Ain't the black man the sun and the black woman the moon and the earth and everything else?
Here we go. A war. This is light right here. More. Because sometimes in the language, this alphabet could be silent, and you got the u. Also, right here, this y could be a u as well in Hebrew. It is interchangeable. It is interchangeable. This makes the r sound. This is ra'ash. This makes the r sound. So this is ma. Mayim makes the ma. This represents water. This is alaf, which represents an ox head, which represents power. It makes the ah sound. This is Y, which represents a tent post, which is, okay, that's either Y or U. It shows a connection. It's symbolic to a connection. And also, when you have that in the middle of the Hebrew word, that's called an infix. See, in Hebrew or the Semitic tongues, they have infixes, suffixes, and prefixes. Okay, they have.
All bodies are electrical. All matter is atom, mother. Mot is the Egyptian word for the goddess Maat. Her, mother. Motion. Mag in Sanskrit means to move. Force and motion, inertia and acceleration. And they are the two co-eternal principles of the universe. And so what we have is black source light, Krishna, dielectricity. Everything comes from the black. Everything comes from the spiritual, transcendental, counterspatial realms. Everything. All of these toruses, all energy, all material phenomena, all the noumenal world is produced by magnetic, divergent, and transverse wave. This is the longitudinal, scalar, standing wave pulse. Here, everything is connected. This is the ether, the 0 point, the source. And it is black, and the force, may the force be with you, magnetism, is white light of motion. The sun produces this kind of light. It's incoherent. The laser, blue laser, red laser, that is coherent light.
Or is from the light. It would actually be, I think the word or is the root word, and the prefix, the M in front of the Hebrew word prefix makes it from the light. And
from the light, exactly.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, so that's some of the grammaticalness in there. And if you look at Strong's Concordance and you look in the Bible, always click on those little words in there. You can find any word and get deeper into it. And then start studying some of the grammar and and breaking some of that down, because or you would just think is just light, but it actually means from the.
And carbon is the sixth element, as we know, right? In the book, The Black Sun by Peter Moon, Preston Nichols, if I'm not mistaken, but in the book, they break down the fact that 6 protons, 6 electrons, all right? Brother Bobby Hemmett expounded on that and broke that information out to us back in the mid-90s. But it came from a book called The Black Sun, written by Peter Moon, who is a Moor, by the way, all right? But here, carbon is condensed starlight.
Let's just check that out. But we ain't the same people. But we ain't the same people.
Africans who live in various countries in Africa don't think of themselves as black. That's an outside observation. Before people boarded those ships, they belonged to this ethnic group or this tribe. That's when this thing called black was born.
Where do we put our sorrow? Where do we reconcile our history? And where do we reconnect with our heritage? All of us look for a touchstone.